Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to White Fortress Cybersecurity. Today, we are going to do the room blue. Okay, and very good evening, Louise. Welcome back to the channel. Louise, I have got some some work or maybe question for you. Please, can you contact me on the number given in the description? I've got some opportunity, you can say, and some questions to ask. So please do contact on the number if possible. So let's start it and connect to your open VPN. I'm gonna just log in, and here we are. Why is it lagging? System is working slow, I think. Give me a minute, guys. CPU 80% something. Anti-malware servers execution. The virus, huh? Okay. I guess because it is a little bit lacking. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start the machine. I'm gonna start the OpenVPN. And after downloading so many viruses in my system, I've got one, I guess. Start the machine. It's okay. We're gonna fix it today. Let's continue. So whenever we have a target machine, what do we start with? With your Nmap. Okay, here we are. Ping, restart, the start. And we have got the IP. Let's check it. Here we have the OpenVPN IP. We are going to get the target machine IP very soon. And then we are going to nmap it. Oh, I forgot something, I guess, today. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste the IP. I'm going to start the aggressive scanning. I'm going to put the threads to 5 T5 so that it works faster, or T4 so that there are no false positives or anything like that. Let's start it. Anything else we would like to do? I don't think. Yeah, let's start it. Okay, there is a question. How many ports are open with port number under 1000? Okay, so let's just scan ports from 1 to 1000. only. Or let's just scan all the ports, doesn't matter. It's going to give us a very detailed output anyway. And it says that your host seems to like say that it's down. So let's just not ping the host and directly scan it using -pn. Hit enter. Our scanning has started. So let's wait for it. Until then, I've got a mini thing to do. Let me do that. Just give me a minute. Okay, just a minute, guys. Okay, so it's 71% done. Let's wait for it. Let's see what's the next question. What is the machine vulnerable to? Answer in the form of MS something. Okay, it should look something like this, MS 08, something like this, some numbers and anything like that. Okay, so we have already used aggressive scanning to start with, so that it also tells us if it is vulnerable to something. Okay, let's wait for it. Tracer, it's gonna take just a minute. Now scripting for checking if it is vulnerable to it. Okay, done. Wait a minute. Why is it just trace root? Huh? OS service, please report any incorrect results. All the 1000 scanned ports on this are in ignored state. Not shown 1000 filtered TCP port. No response is what we are getting over here. What? How many ports? I guess 0. No. Why is it not showing? Because 445 should be there. Let's try it again. This -a. Okay, the IP. Okay, IP is also correct. -a is for aggressive scanning. -pn for not checking. Is there anything else we're missing out? No. Let's wait for it. Let's wait for the Nmap result. And I'm running another Nmap command. Simple one. nmap hyphen p hyphen for scanning all the ports, and then the target system IP, and hyphen t for not aggressive scanning here. Okay, hyphen pn to hyphen capital Pn. I think this machine is bugged. This I'll restart the machine because it should show all the ports. Machine bug. It's not showing any ports. Yes, this is the output. This is the command. Huh? I closed it. I'll restart the machine. Okay. And guys, if you have any doubts, any questions related to previous topics, you can let me know in the chat box. Got the IP. I'm gonna put the IP here. It will take a lot of time, no? Without using hyphen T4, it might. T. Is it my system? But we need to do the questions too, no? Okay. 7 there. Without scanning the phone. Guys, if you have any questions, do let me know and do not forget to like the video. It's working. Hmm. It's almost done. Decoy scan is a firewall evasion technique. Look, it's still not. Oh God. It has still not shown any open ports. It's okay. I'm gonna just use another VPN profile. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? Access, try happen. Nothing. Just closing my another VPN first. Okay, now it's working. Huh. Right. And yes, Louise, decoy scan is a firewall evasion technique. It can help in evading firewall walls as well as intrusion detection systems. Okay, guys, now it's working. Previously, it had some problem. It wasn't not able to scan the ports and it wasn't showing the ports. It was due to my VPN, I guess. There was some problem in it. Now you can see how many ports are open with a port number under 1000. So under 1000, you can see there are three ports: 135, 139, 445, and here we have the one that we desire. Now I'm going to start the aggressive scan as well. And which port do I want? I want to just do the scanning on the 445 for now. Okay, let's wait for the result. Let's check all other questions till then. Okay, what the machine is vulnerable to. That's the one thing that we need. Next, it will ask us to start the metasploit. So let's start the metasploit as well. MSF console, hit enter. And here we have the Nmap result as well. Um, you can see here are stuff about it. The computer name is John PC and authentication level user. It's a Windows 7. Here you can see it's Windows 7 system. Anything else we can find in here? Some stuff like vulnerability. Here we have got SMB OS discovery. It has got all that information about the SMB and nothing much in here. I hope Louise you were here. And it is vulnerable to your here reveal show the broker exploits the issue whatsoever. It is vulnerable to your MS 0 71. What is the exploit name for this one? MS 17, sorry, 17010. I've started the Metasploit framework on the another tab, and now find the exploitation code we will run against the machine. What is the full path of the code? Okay, so we are going to run the exploit for this. We have already did something similar to that in our previous class only. So let's search for this, and now we'll be exploiting, we will be gaining access, we will be doing privilege escalation and other stuff in the today's lecture. Here we have got the exploit Windows SMB MSF 17101, that is an eternal blue one. Okay, also we could have just simply looked for eternal, like search eternal blue, and it would have given us the information too. So we will be using this one, 0. Okay, and let me show you. rank average, check this, and what it is used for, SMB remote Windows kernel pool corruption. So let's copy the path, the exploit name, sorry, and then paste it in here, because this is the exploit that we will be using. Now next it says show options and set one required value. What is the name of this value? All caps submission. So let's use this. For using it, I can either put use 0 or I can just put the complete exploit name and hit enter. And then we will uh, type the command show options, or you can just type options. My system is little slow today. I will just fix it by tomorrow. Okay, here we have got localhost IP that we need to put and local L port. Okay, is there anything else? Uh, that's the part in the payload. Where is that tab? What else? What other options here? Our host. Okay, this is the option that we need to provide, our host option. Okay, and nothing else, SMB user pass, nothing is required. So our host is the option, our host. Next, usually it would be fine to run this exploit as is. However, for the sake of learning, you should do one more thing before exploiting, that you can set the payload. Okay, either there is already a payload being used in here, you can see it, this one, Windows x64 Meterpreter TCP, but it is asking us to use this payload, Windows x64 shell reverse TCP. Okay, this will give us shell. Okay, this, the one we did yesterday, will give us Meterpreter session. Okay, so first we will get the shell, then we will get the Meterpreter session, or to get the Meterpreter session directly, we can use this. So for now, let's take the shell only. We have set the payload, and also I'm gonna check the options again, and in the options I'm gonna just put the L host of as the VPN IP, just in case there are no issues in the further. Just a minute. What? Fconfig, and here is the IP. Is this one TUN0 interface? Where is it? Just a sec. Localhost, yes, TUN0 interface, and this is the IP. So I'm just gonna set lhost. It might not be necessary, but I don't want to take the risk here. I'm gonna put this. And now let's see the next command. Split screen. Okay, done. We have set it the payload. Now confirm that the exploit has run correctly. You may have to press enter for DOS shell to appear. Okay, so now we need to run it and background the shell. Then we'll have to background the shell. If this fail, you may have to reboot your target VM. So let's run the exploit. Okay, what does it say? I haven't set it the R host. So let's set the R host to, that was our target. Sorry, that was our, yes, target IP, and I'm gonna put it here and run. Okay, here you can see host is likely vulnerable to MS17010. This is how it says, and here it's working. The exploit is working. It's trying to exploit that system, and we got the session. Okay, this the port. This is the port of our attacker systems, and this is the port of the victim system. This is the victim's IP or the target IP, and we have got the shell over here. We can type commands like who am I, okay, and pwd. No, pwd will not work. That will work in your interpreter. So we have got very limited access to the system. Why do we have limited access? Because this is shell, and I told you guys in the previous classes that your if you have only shell, you will have very limited access to the target. But if you have interpreter, then you have the complete system. Okay, it's like getting the root uh, users access, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna just open the Chrome. Let's see what is the next question. So it ran and it asked us to background the session. So let's background the session as well. To background the session, it says you can press Control Z. Okay, so let's press Control Z, and it is asking you want to background the session. Yes, and here we have the session. Okay, if I type sessions, this is the, here it is. We have got the shell. Let's see the next question. So if you have already background a previous scan session, research online how to convert the shell to the interpreter in Metasploit. And what is the name of the post module we will use? Exact path similar to the exploit we previously selected. Hello, Tinova Game. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so this is, we'll have to look for like how we can uh, convert shell to the interpreter. So let's see what we can do. Like it is a post exploitation module. Okay, if we got the access after that, now we want it to privilege escalate. So let's search for something like interpreter, and wait a minute. Gain shell, how online shell to interpreter, shell to interpreter in Metasploit. Here we have it, a post module, and here you can see multi-managed sessions, oh, shell to interpreter. Okay, let's use this one. Use, either you can put 0 or you can just put the name of this module. And let's also paste the answer in here. We have got the module that we will be using, post multi-managed shell to interpreter. Select this, use module path. Okay, now we'll have to use that module and show options. What options are required? Let's see what options are required. Use 0 because this is at 0 number, and let's see the options. Here it is asking for lhost, no, session. Session, yes. Okay, so we have already got the session. What is the session? Sessions. Here it is ID is 1. Its ID is 1, and here using this module, show what options are we required to change. So we need the session option to put in here, and then we will get the access. Set the required options. You may need to list all of these sessions to find your target here. Set the required options. Okay, now we need to set the required option. That is, we can put set session 1. Okay, because this is the value of that session. This is the session ID. Now next, we have done, we have set it the session. Now run. If it doesn't work, try completing the exploit from the previous task one more. And once the interpreter shell conversion completes, select that session for use. Okay, so let's try it. Let's run it and let's see if it is working. Okay, starting exploit multi-handler. Let's see. It's working. Guys, if you have any questions, any doubts, let me know in the chat. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to this channel. Okay, the post module execution is completed. Now sending stage and metapreter. Here we got the session 2 opened. And again, this is the port of the attacker. Okay, on which port we got the connection? 4433. This is our IP, and this is the target system IP on which the connection is connected to 49200 port number. Okay, stopping exploit multi-handler. Let's just let it get completed. So we ran this exploit, and once we get the shell, we'll have to use that session. We'll have to get the access of the session. Now verify that we escalate from NT authority system. When previously I typed who am I, this is what we got, NT authority system. And we need the what do we call it? Administration privileges. Here you can see this. When I typed who am I, this is what I got, NT authority system, and I wasn't able to type many commands. So then again, we'll have to run who am I. Let's try it. Why it? Okay, now let's type sessions. Let's check how many sessions we have got. We have got the metapreter. Previously, we had shell with very limited access to the system. Now we have got the metapreter. So to go into this session, I will simply type sessions -i2 and I will get the metapreter session. Now let's type who am I and let's see. Huh. Who am I? ls. Just a minute. Okay, I'm able to run ls command, pwd command. Okay, previously I wasn't able to. Here you can see system32. We are, but not who am I command. Run help command for more details. Why does it say so? So we are shell and run who am I. This should return that we are indeed system. Okay, but here you can see it where we are here. See Windows System 32. Okay, that means we have got the admin privileges. Even though I'm not able to run who am I, just try it on your own as well. It might or might not work in your systems. Let's see. Okay, so we have got it. Next, list all the processes running via PS command. Okay, so just like when my system wasn't working, hello, my Sophia. What's she doing? I just came. Miss, please, someone tell me. Okay, I am doing Eternal Blue Room using Metasploit framework. So from a few classes, we were doing this Metasploit framework only. So we are practicing it right now. Okay, to exploit a very known vulnerability that is an Eternal Blue, and try using shell. Abu Bakr, try using shell. Why do you want me to use shell? Are you using terminal? Yes, I'm using terminal. Shell for what? Abu Bakr. And guys, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you get any questions, any doubts, let me know in the chat. As soon as I see the chat, I will reply to you guys. Okay, so now we will need to run the ps command. So guys, if I tell you, if I run a ps command, it will show us um, here also you can see all the systems that all the services that are running in your background. Okay, here you can see these are the services, just like the task manager. Okay, here we can see the services. Here we have got PowerShell, WinLogon, service.exe, all this running in here. So let's see what was the question again. It told us to run the ps command. Just because we are system doesn't mean our processes. Find a process towards the bottom of this, that is running at NT authority system. So it is telling us to look at the system which is running NT authority system. Then what is the next question? I like the video and subscribe. Thank you so much, Mysotopia. Yes. Mistopia, I'm so sorry. What's her name is? Mistopia. Wait. Just look at the charger. Okay. In a few weeks. Okay. So now let's go back and see what is running. Here you can see anti-authority system. It is running. Okay, it is the user here is your anti-authority system. You can see this over here. Okay. We are not your, what do we call it? Our process is not admin yet. So migrate to this process using migrate process ID command, where the process ID is the one you just wrote. Let's try it. Find a process towards the bottom of the list running NT system. So let's see. We need this is the IP. Wait, local service. Yeah, here you can see. This is the let me just cross check it.
What happened?
List all the process running via PS. Just because we are system doesn't mean our processes.
We was talking about the generic shielding. You use the mutated payload, you were supposed to use generic shell. That you have to convert that generic shell into mutated. It was written in the question, one of them.
Where was it written? It told us to use the generic shell.
Gain access. Scroll down a bit. This one.
Oh, okay. Oh, we
But the way you are doing is also okay.
correct.
In that case, you are just like skipping some steps. Actually, a lot of steps. Because eventually it will get into the mutated cell also. Open third one.
So we skipped it. I think I skipped it.
Yeah. It
No, it told us to use this only. We got
it's a
it.
module to convert generation.
Yes. And
By using metapreter, you just skip this step.
but it told us to use the interpreter only, no?
No. It's a module to convert generic shell to
Ha.
metapreted certain clear.
Yes.
You are supposed to convert that generic shell to metapreter. But you just get directly use metapreter, so it's also fine.
I did convert it.
Then it's okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. There was some confusion right there, but it's okay now. Okay. Let's continue, I guess. So just a minute, guys. So migrate to the process ID command, where the process ID you just wrote down in the previous step. This may take us several steps migrating. So this is the command. We'll just have to use migrate command and then the process ID. Let's see which process ID it should be. I'm not sure about it. Uh, Okay, so our process ID 2388 conhost.exe. This one was it. And okay, so NT authority system running a lot of it here. Here you can see it, so many systems, so many, sorry, background activity from NT authority system, and this one we will be choosing. Let's move furthermore. We have migrated. Now next step, within our elevated meterpreter shell, run the command #. This will dump all of the passwords of the machine as long as we have the correct privileges to do so. And what is the name of the default user? Okay, so one more thing. Let's do PS again. Okay, doesn't matter. Clear. I'm gonna can't even clear it. Okay, who am I not working? Let's just simply do the #dump.
Can you add what we
Okay, here you can see administrator is one thing, guest and John. Okay, these administrator and guest are basically your by default usernames. So John is the one that we need. Okay, what is the name of the non-default user? So that is your John. Then copy this password hash to a file and research how to crack it and what is the cracked password. So if we look at this complete thing, this is basically the ID of the user, and then we have the username hash, password hash, or some stuff. So we are gonna copy the password hash here. It is just me, or is AI very bad at coding? AI very bad at coding? I don't think so. There are many good AIs that are actually good at coding. So let's go to the crack station. And here we'll be putting our hash to crack it. Okay, and here's the password. So of course these are the hashes of the users, and like password hashes of the users. We have already completed this all the stuff in your password tracking topic. So let's continue. I'm gonna put the password in here. Where is the room? Where is that room? Okay, here. So this was the password. Now final step, flag 1. This flag can be found in the system root, and another is this flag found on the location where passwords are stored. Okay, let's pwd. Here we are at system Windows system 32. And the question says that it will be found at the system root. So let's see, let's ls first of all, and let's see if there is something in here. And something like maybe. Oh, here is, no, this is not a flag.
It should appear in the bottom one. Every flag will appear in the bottom.
Okay.
Don't just hold.
Here we have the flag 1. As the question said, the flag can be found in the system root. So here I went to the C. Here I am at this path. I got the flag 1. I'm gonna just read it. Here flag access the machine. Let's copy it. Wait. Next, this flag can be found at the location where passwords are stored within the Windows. So passwords are basically stored in your configuration files that are like, let's go to CD. CD, where we were, Windows System 32. In the configuration, here I am, PWD. Okay, so sometimes you might have to look around to get the crucial information. It's just an example that there might be some crucial information here and there in your system, so you'll have to look for that. Okay, so it's just giving us some hints where a flag could be. But in when you're working with the real systems, you'll have to look into the system here and there to find the crucial information. So let's read the second flag. And here, SAM database elevated access. Let's copy it. Flag 3, this flag can be found in an excellent location to loot. After all, administrators usually have pretty interesting things saved. Can be found in an administrators usually have pretty interesting things saved. Let's go to the users, and here we have all our users. And in users shown documents, and here is your flag 3 in the documents, flag 3. Let's copy it and paste it. Is there anything left? Just have to check all this. Okay, we have completed the room successfully. Just try doing it on your own, and you will learn, you will get some hands on your Metasploit framework. Okay, try to make your own viruses, your own payloads, and try to get the connection and try to run them, try to move around in the system. And also here we got a real life scenario of how things can work in a Windows system if it's vulnerable. Okay, I have got some questions. Let me check them. Is it me or AI is okay? After this, how can I become a SOC analyst? Okay, sir, reply to those questions that we will be making videos related to SOC analyst, blue teaming stuff in the few weeks or late. We will try to cover up almost every cyber security job plus roadmap and the skills you need. Want to be sometime a pen tester, but I think I'll have to start from SOC analyst. It's not mandatory to start with the SOC analyst. Even if you start as a red teamer or as a penetration tester, it will be more beneficial for you in the future. Like it's like you're already started to begin your career in the field you like. Okay, and you will keep on gaining the knowledge about it. If you get into the sock already, your knowledge will get limited. That's what I feel. It's good decision to start from defensive side. Okay, today is a gift if you think so, but I personally, in my opinion, I think if you are going into the red teaming, it will give you more opportunities to learn a lot. If you become a SOC analyst in the start and you jump into SOC analyst career, it will just, it might just wall your brain off from learning new things. Okay, if you are once in a SOC thing, then you'll just have to keep on monitoring. It's just a boring job, I would say, as a SOC analyst. But if you're in a red teaming, you're in red teaming, it is a lot of fun to keep on learning a lot of new vulnerabilities. Also, after like you have gained some experience with the red teaming and you want to switch to the SOC, it will be easier for you to understand many vulnerabilities, many things, that how things are actually working. Like you already know how to exploit, right? Then you will be able to capture that thing even more quickly. If you know how to attack, you will, it will be easier for you to defend. Okay, that's why people try to get into the cybersecurity field, learn ethical hacking. So not only for getting the job in the specific field, but also for knowing, for learning, for themselves, for protecting their organizations, for teaching their employees, for training their employees. There are a lot of things. Okay, so I will still like to say that just keep on learning about new vulnerabilities, exploitation too, and then you should jump into the SOC part. And even if you are already a SOC analyst, just keep on learning about the new vulnerabilities. That will also help you in your own career. Guys, if you like the video, please do like it and do not forget to subscribe the channel. We also provide mentorship courses. We have got CEH, Certified Ethical Hacking, mobile app pen testing, web application pen testing, CCNA like courses. And we teach you 90% of the practical part and 10% will be theory in there. Okay, it's a lot of practical and you will learn a lot of things from us. If you are interested, you can just register on the link given in the description below. Also, you can contact us on the number. We have already provided the number in the description too. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, any doubts, let me know in the chat box or in the comment box. I'll just answer all your doubts, all your questions. See you tomorrow on the same time, 5 to 6 p.m. Bye, guys. Bye, Louise. I hope you'll just send a message, Louise. I have got some questions from you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.